Heidi-ho everybody, neecyd here. It's 1 week since I started my pre-op liquid diet, so I thought I would post just a short update, hopefully a short update. I tend to ramble, so who knows if it will be short or not. But anyways, kind of a couple of things I want to talk about today. Some cool things that have happened, maybe not directly related to weight loss, but certainly related to the fact that I've made this decision to live a healthier life. So, I'll start out with the numbers to begin with. As I mentioned in my last video, if people haven't seen it, I am having my Roux-en-Y surgery on the 15th of July, so 2 weeks from today. I will be going under the knife, so to speak, and I'm quite excited about that. The days are starting to go by really quickly, and I have so much to do, but that's a good thing. Anyways, I had also quit smoking, and so I've been struggling to quit smoking for the past 2 years, really, and had cut out most of them, but was still having, 2 or 3 week, whatever, a couple of week, and those were really, really hard to give up. So. But I have done that, and I am no longer saying that I am practicing being a non-smoker. I'm actually saying that I am a non-smoker. So the bonus with that, so again, it's not, it's not directly related to losing weight, although certainly this would have impacted it. But because I wanted to be smoke-free for several weeks before I had my surgery, I quit smoking, and I, for about 2 years now, have been hypertensive, not extreme, but in the high 130 systolic, and sitting around 90-ish, 88 diastolic on medication. So I'm still on my medication, of course. I haven't stopped that, but I've been, I randomly check my blood pressure a couple of times a week here at home, and the last couple of times that I've checked it, since I've quit smoking, it's come right down. Like this morning it was 117 on 72. I haven't had a blood pressure that low in probably about 3 years, so I'm very happy about that. As a nurse, hypertension has always scared me, especially because a great deal of my nursing career I've spent looking after patients with renal failure, and so I know the complications that result from chronic hypertension that's uncontrolled. So I just find that so exciting, and it gives me even more optimism that I will be able to come off my meds completely, probably in the not too distant future. Yay! So that's number one. Number two, so because I quit smoking, or at least that's what I'm blaming it on, I had gained some weight. Now, part of that's related to quitting smoking and the cravings that come with that, but the other part of that, of course, is that I've been thinking about all the things that I won't be able to or won't want to eat post-op, and so you sort of go into that, I want to have this one last time mode. So anyways, I had gained a few pounds back from the weight that I'd lost in the last 2 or 3 months in trying to make healthier choices. And so after 1 week of the pre-op liquid diet, I have now lost 10 pounds. So I'm really excited about that because I wanted to lose that few pounds that I had gained after I quit smoking, as well as what I normally would have lost sort of in the 2-week period that Dr. Hoya wants his patients on the protein shakes and clear fluids. So I think that's a pretty darn good start, and I'm quite excited about it. What else? I don't know. I'm really looking forward to this surgery and this change, and every day I keep thinking of new things that are going to be more enjoyable, or that I can do again, or that I can try for the first time once I've lost some weight. And so I think that that's very exciting. And I guess the other thing, maybe I'll talk a little bit more about the health issues. I've talked a little bit about my blood pressure. I talked previously that some of my blood work is leaning towards the fact that I probably am pre-diabetic, And there is a family history of diabetes in my family on both sides, so that's another reason. I also haven't mentioned this before, but I do have obstructive sleep apnea, and it's quite severe. I started on a CPAP mask about 2 years ago, actually, and it's made an amazing difference in my life. When I had my sleep study done, they found in the first 4 hours, they actually put me on the mask after that, because in the first 4 hours of the sleep study, the night I spent at the clinic, I had stopped breathing a total of 186 times. Mind you, that's just in 4 hours. And I had actually stopped breathing for up to 90 seconds at times. I can't even hold my breath for 90 seconds when I'm awake, so I can't imagine how low my oxygen levels were dropping when that would happen. In addition to that, and I can't remember for sure now, it was like 156 or something like that times, my oxygen levels, the saturations in my blood, dropped to below 70%. So I hadn't stopped breathing, but I was breathing so shallowly that the oxygen was not getting to my blood. So that would explain why for so many years I felt so darn crappy. I was never, they say, getting to REM sleep, so my body was never resting. And I did, like for the last few years before I went on the mask, I had that chronic feeling of shift work hangover. And for anybody who's worked nights, you know what I'm talking about. It's that like just icky feeling that first day out after you've finished your night, when you probably haven't had much sleep because you need to switch back to days. So I can't say how much that being on the CPAP has helped my quality of life. I used to take ibuprofen on a regular basis, if not daily, almost daily, for aches and pains, and especially knee problems. I have had knee surgery when knee is pinned, and have, you know, osteoarthritis in both my knees that's quite severe. And so I had like a lot of pain in my knees, and I had just accepted that that's the way it had to be. Well, I still have pain in my knees, but it's nowhere near as severe as it used to be. The CPAP has just helped. I had headaches all the time, and I can't remember the last time I had a headache. So for those of you that maybe think you have sleep apnea, if you haven't been tested, please go and get tested, not only to prevent sort of the complications that can come from it, but because you're going to feel so much better. If you do truly have sleep apnea and you start on the mask, you are just going to be totally amazed at how much better you feel after you start on it. So I don't even have ibuprofen in my house anymore. I take Tylenol on occasion if I do have a little achiness from working in the yard too much or whatever, but I don't take ibuprofen anymore. So anyways, I guess I'll wrap it up now. I just wanted to give a quick update. I have some running around to do. I have to go pick up a gift. One of my best friends and a cousin had a baby girl last night. She's 5 weeks early, but both mom and baby are doing wonderfully well. But if you're so inclined, please send prayers out their way so that they are continue to do well, and so that mom and baby can come home soon. So I want to go pick up some stuff and stop by the hospital to see her. The baby, of course, is in neonatal right now because she's a few weeks early, but her oxygen levels have been great. She hasn't been supplemented with that, and so far she's been feeding all right as well. So yay, and congratulations to my friends Nolene and Kelly. All right, well, happy Canada Day to all my Canadian co-YouTubers, and on the 4th of July, a happy Independence Day to all our neighbors to the south. We'll see you in about a week. You guys have a great week, a great weekend, and make a great day. Bye.